Hello everybody, welcome to Sell Me Movie, a subcategory here on the Cavalier Studios YouTube channel where what I do as a movie enthusiast is of course tell you guys my personal opinions on films that are either out in theaters or currently out on streaming. Today I do have some exciting news once again that Angel Studios reached out to me and actually provided me a film to watch before its release, and that film is Rule Breakers. Now, the Rule Breakers actually comes out in March 7th, so be sure to grab your tickets as this review will obviously come out before the film's release. And I have to say what a wonderful opportunity it is that Angel Studios does provide this to me, so hearts go out to the studio and everybody involved. And with that in mind, let's go ahead and talk Rule Breakers.
Hello there, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and children.
Now, Rule Breakers is actually directed by Bill Guntag. The writers of the film, though, are Jason Brown, Bill Guntag, Alaha Mahbub. It does star Ali Fazal as Samir Sinha, Nicole Buncheri as Raha Mahbub. Now, the upcoming actresses, I'm not going to pronounce their full name because, out of respect for them, I don't want to mispronounce it. You have Amber, who plays the Sin, Nina, who plays Tara, and Mariam, who plays Arizo. The film, though, it first starts off in 2017, where Raha is explaining a computer to a school of little girls in Herat Province, Afghanistan. Afterwards, she's on her way home with her brother and business partner in a vehicle when the Taliban unfortunately intervene. At this point, we get a few flashbacks. The first one, though, is probably one of the most important things. The first one is set in 2007, so previous history, as a little girl, Raha, is being taken to school by her father, where she explains and she shows so much excitement to him that the computers are finally coming to the classroom. He responds with excitement for her, only for really her to reply explaining how the little girls won't get a chance as only the boys will be allowed. Her father does try to brighten her spirits just a little bit, but unfortunately that's exactly what happens. She's in the classroom, excited to see the computers, only for the little girls to be told by their teacher to go outside as they're looking and peering inside from the windows, and the boys are getting their first hands on learning the computer system. Then the time jumps about 13 years later in a family friend store where she gets her first hands on a computer. This is only because she does make a deal with him on if she learns and teaches him, then she's able to actually use it. Now, she's able to teach the owner of the store, the family friend. Now, mind you, he didn't really want her to touch it in the very beginning. He asked her, why are you touching that? You shouldn't be touching that, until really the deal is made. Right at the beginning of the film, it showcases, honestly, the misogyny of specific areas of the countries and the tribulations that some women, and probably some women today, face, or, again, still facing today. As the film progresses, though, in the first 15 minutes, you do get to see just how much Raha is engaged in a computer technology and her determination to actually learn it, down to the computer programming. She even tries to attend college, which, again, is met with trials and tribulations that she has to overcome. This film, honestly, it truly kicks off when she meets a U.S. business owner who's coming from, obviously, the U.S. to visit the country, where he does inspire her to create her own business, teaching girls and women how to utilize a computer. Now, honestly, that may be a lot as far as storytelling goes, but honestly, that's just literally the 15 minutes, so it's not showcasing much of the movie of me telling you that. But what it does is it brilliantly showcases the overall passion and warmth this film has and bringing to the audience, especially the love that is portrayed between Raha and her students, Hadia, Asan, Tara, and Arizo. And not to mention, of course, her brother, who kind of helps her along the way too. The chemistry is perfect with all the cast within all the cast of the film. Then, of course, when they all do get a chance to compete in robotic fighting in America, it's honestly pretty cool and honestly delightful. When you see not just the main characters, but the supporting roles representing each country, truly makes you feel like cheering for everybody in the movie. It's not just the main characters, but everyone who's a part of it. Overall, I would honestly say, and you can quote me on this, the best feel-good movie there is today, honestly, and probably will go hands down the best good feel movie of the year. I don't believe anything can top it in the next few months because, again, the chemistry is perfect within the cast. The trials and tribulations that each character faces just makes rooting for them from start to finish. So I would say get the tickets to go see it, especially if you just want a feel good movie, especially coming out of the film, then you guys definitely need to go see this. It's perfect in all elements. The pacing of the film is done brilliantly because there's not really a slow period. Because, like I said, the aspects and the elements that I explained within the first 15 minutes of the film sets pace of what this movie is about. And like I said, the character development, it showcases in a very steadily passion to make you engaged with the film. Now, when it comes to cinematography and the music and stuff, it's perfectly fitting for a film like this, and the direction and the aspirations that you come while seeing this flick is very memorable as well. So, like I said, you guys definitely need to go see this, whether if it's out in the theaters or when it becomes available on streaming, because in all honesty, I'll go back to the same one, the same sentence I said earlier. It's probably going to be the best feel-good movie of the year, and the pacing of the film is just brilliantly done to make sure that the audience is right there, engaged the whole time, make you wanting to cheer for everybody in the film from start to finish. And with that, we'll go ahead and close this little movie review to a close. If you guys do like this review, and if you plan on seeing it, please leave a comment down below. What are your thoughts on it? If you guys do end up going and seeing it, and you come back to this review later, go ahead and leave a comment, because I want to know what you guys feel about it, what your guys' takeaway on it was as well. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and follow us on all social platforms, and I'll see you guys next time for the next review.